It is so over. There ain't gonna be no survivors tonight, folks. It's the second one. The part 2. The electric boogaloo. And this truly is gonna be an electric boogaloo, folks. What's coming up? Who's he got in his sights? What's the vision for this one? Well, look at all them tabs, bros. The Writer's Realm. Give yourself a clap. This one's for you, Writer's Realm. We don't need a room anymore, filled with fags and family men. We got a realm of peasants, all lending their sword to burn this shit down. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord we can all still come together and sing Kumbaya. So, what we're going to do with this one, I'm going to say, Lawrence, let's broaden our minds. I'm going to start singing Party Man, and then I'll give you a little montage of things that'll make you laugh, and then we'll jump into a recap of events, Dragon Ball Z style, by a gym walker. By a gym walker, folks. This gym walker bears all the trademarks, all the hallmarks of the classic gym walker. We'll get into the recap in just a second. So, I need this. I need to do this.
Gentlemen, let's broaden our minds.
Lawrence? Gator sister. It's Gator dressed as Jim at the anime convention. Okay, so let's go into the recap from the Gym Walker. We're going to play the game. I want you to collect as many bingo points as you possibly can. The person with the most counts of the Gym Walker hallmarks wins this. But this is actually a fairly good recap. You know, this is a fairly good, concise recap of events. It just so happens that it comes out of the mouth of babes. It comes out of the mouth of fucking Gym Walkers. Because this obviously affects them the most. So, let's play a little game, shall we? By the way, this will body you in seconds. Even if you think you're like a seasoned Gym Walker connoisseur, you've seen the Carls, you've seen the Paulie Frogs, yeah, you've seen the Gators of the world. This one, I mean, 0.00 seconds in, this shit's gonna just body you. So, trigger warning, be prepared. Let's go.
Hidden power, secrets, cover-ups, corruption. You think you know the whole story? Think again.
Thanks for that intro, Jesse. Welcome back to another Trillbread News Alert chat. As you can see from the post, Chudbuds.lol is no more. The owner and operator, Chud Bear, had her computer hacked through a Minecraft mod. Yeah, I know. Which compromised not only her personal life and dignity, but also jeopardized the security of her 4,000 account user base. For a while, Chudbuds redirected to a web page composed of nudes of the owner, Chud Bear, and a web crawl calling the owner of Postgraph a pedophile. The hacker was able to gain access to all of her accounts from Kiwi Farms to YouTube to Twitter, and they posted her DMs from various sites, her nudes, her husband's nudes, and financials on Cow. Also leaked were the emails and user data of everyone who had an account on Chudbuds, which has proven very enlightening in regards to the gay op cabals that have proliferated there. So let's get out a highlight reel of all the...
I did warn you, those that were doing shots for every Jimism identified, if you're not already dead, please stop drinking, you'll be in a coma for weeks. Please put the shot glasses down. You ain't making it. He's not even on his second minute, folks. So, just stop with the drinking game, because you ain't making it out alive. But let's continue this very good recap of events.
The big gossip coming out from this shit show. Chudbear is a huge whore. DM'd several Chudbuds trying to e-mommy them to mixed success. Chudbear's husband has a sort of nasty crowded tea split dick situation going on with a cock piercing. Chudbear tried selling Chudbuds to Moloch of Odyssey and giving it away to Noel of the Kiwi Farms. Both turned her down. Flamenco confirmed that the account that came on alleging to be his family member was his mom. Multiple attempts at sweeping it up for Flamenco by the staff and Chudbud Elite. Characters like VHS Archive, Historian X, and the other Ralph A-Logs were Flamenco guardian against his autism. Kiwi Farms user Jack Awful was revealed to be the mod Soup from Chudbuds and embarrasses himself because he was caught trying to troll, shield, and guard Chudbear before he was exposed. Known A-Log and disgraced Kiwi farmer Historian X was discovered to have been rebanded as a sock account named Pit Viper Salesman. Various members of the community knew this, including Kiwi Farms, Gun Board admin, Autistic Right, and they either willingly colluded or were manipulated. Aru Akamaru and Historian X both admit to working with and drip-feeding Mr. Vickers info. People like the Gator Gamer, Mr. Vickers, and other top A-Logs in the sector were just being cringe in general and involved in gay ops related to the gun sphere. And the most juiciest of all is that Zoom, also known as Godspeed, also known as Corey Barnhill, also known as August Hart, is alleged to be the cozy swatter. Gator is convinced that he was swatted by him. And now, how does the Ralph Mail take this total W?
So that's the recap, folks. That's the recap. And you know what? Let's give a round of applause for the Jim Walker for not making us sit through a live stream of 5 hours of him begging for super chats and going, whoa, chat. He managed to do it in 2 minutes 40. He managed to do it in 2 minutes 40. If only the other ones were as concise. If only the other ones didn't make their presence known or linger. If only the other ones got out of the building the moment they started speaking. We'd all have a much better place, wouldn't we? So, that's the recap of events. She's a thought, the owner and proprietor of the Freudian slip, of Chudbuds.lol. Your snaggletooth meth teeth. She's got 5 kids. Her husband has this weird deformed penis that he has to go to the doctors for to get healed. She tried to sell the site to Odyssey and also Josh, selling the users out just without mercy. Flamenco's parents exposed by Flamenco's own confirmation. They were exposed as posting on the Kiwi Farms, and that can't be swept. As for the sealed court documents, what was inside was known anyway, but now we know because Flamenco told us what's inside those sealed court documents is that he fisted his sister. Fisted his sister. Go, sister, fister. Duh. Also, we had this weird sort of sweeping it up network pipeline going on where Gator, Christorian X, and all of the other faggots, Flamenco especially, they were funneling information to the top moderator on the Kiwi Farms, the Gunt sub-forum there, Autistic Right. And he was taking $100 bribes to post fail doxes and other shit as well. In addition, we've had, it's been lost, but the fact that Pit Viper Salesman is Christorian X, like, it seems so fucking yesterday's news now, but we were told by all of these people involved, the Gators of the world, the Flamencos of the world, the altruistic rights of the world, that Christorian X absolutely 100% wasn't Pit Viper Salesman. No, you're just seeing gay ops in your breakfast cereal. Well, now it's actually being confirmed, so thank fucking God we can stop pretending. Thank God we can accept some facts here. And as you all know, all of it has just become gay ops, hasn't it? It's Gator's wet dream where everything is actually a gay op orchestrated by him. So that's where we are. Now, I wanted to show you, because I think this is vital, folks. This is exactly the point in time, and it's on a live stream. This is exactly the point in time when Claire Bear finds out that her sight is compromised. But she reacts in a way that she thinks that, oh, you know, it's only a little thing. It ain't everything. It's only a little thing. And this is chef's kiss. Superb. This is, I couldn't have asked for better. This is better than every single clip from January 6th that Tucker Carlson's leaking out right now. This is better than actual live streams of terrorist attacks against stuffed animals. So, and it's actually called, like, believe it or not, folks, this isn't even like edited or photoshopped or anything like. I've not gone in, manipulated the video. The video stream actually has the words clusterfuck inside it. You know, it actually has like clusterfuck just branded onto it, as though she must have forecast this. Whoever put this together, this OBS layout, must have like had a prophetic foresight of like a soothsayer or some shit to literally emblazon clusterfuck. And on the second video, I'll show you the foresight that the OBS guy had to just make this absolute brilliance. This is when I talk about Kino, this is Kino. So let's play it. This is Claire Bear on her live stream at the exact moment she got told that the whole thing was falling down.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry for the delay. Somebody obviously wanted to fuck around and redirect the site to some pictures of graph and music playing, so I just took the site down and changed the DNS.
So it was just redirecting the site to a graph and some images, but she's taken the site down and redirected the DNS. Nothing to see here, folks. I've got it all under control. I'm a middle-aged meth whore with 5 or 6 kids and a husband that has a non-functional penis. Therefore, it's all sorted. You better trust in me, because Daddy Jim trusted in me to set up this chudbuds.lol for you all to follow me over, like the Israelites and Moses. Jim, from the fucking mount there, allowed Claire Bear the stone tablets for which to carry Jim's message on chudbuds.lol. Didn't he just? He allowed Claire Bear to be the prophet to lead you, the Chudbudsrealites, the Faggotites, the Jim Walkers, through the Red Sea. Jim even parted the Red Sea for Claire so she could lead you into the desert. And this is what you've got now, folks. But at this point in time, she's thinking, oh, you know, it's only small, it's only little. I love this, by the way. Now she's like, So, and again, the OBS operator really deserves a medal, because what he's managed to put together is something so brilliant. And this really truly defines this as a moment of history. This is like photographs from historical events or some shit that are profound. So in this one, she's got Chud stream on her thing, and what you see here is a static image of Nick Recator sort of giving a blowy to an invisible penis and a ring, okay? You'll hear Claire's reaction in a moment, and you'll hear what the OBS operator does with this, and he truly makes this a golden moment in the canon of history. So let's go.
What's going on?
So if you didn't hear her, she goes, "What's going on?" Then falls deadly silent as she realises, oh fuck, it's everything. But this is Nick.
Emails are out.
This is Nick Ricator's greatest moment. It's like Mona Lisa or some shit.
Emails are out.
I keep talking over because so pregnant pause.
Emails are out.
Fuck. Very pregnant pause as she tries to comprehend what the fuck's going on. Then you hear her say, "Wait, everybody's emails are out," and then she knows it's over. All to Nick Ricator. Showing us how it's done. Showing us how his wife does it. To Drexel.
Everyone's emails are out? Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, for fuck's sake, folks. Again, there's just silence as she's comprehending what to do. Just silence. It's over. It's done. There ain't no coming back from this. Everyone's emails are out. And more. The DMs have leaked. The nudes have leaked, haven't they, Claire? And the revelations about the marriage have also leaked, as well as the bank records, the financial statements, the social security numbers. And then she just breaks she just bails on the stream. Break, BRB. And as you will be aware now, there was a break, but she wasn't BRB. I don't think that bitch is ever gonna be right back, I'm afraid. But what's fascinated me, what's truly fucking fascinated me, I've been watching this shit like Once Upon a Time in America. No breaks in between, just watching the whole fucking movie. The fallout has been truly fascinating. Because oh shit, I got rid of something I didn't want to get rid of. Let's go to recently deleted tabs and see if that will work. Thank fuck. That's the only technical wizardry I know, to recover a deleted tab. Thank the Lord. So this was Claire Bear's statement upon her realising that the whole thing was fucked. The whole thing was gone, wrecked, just fucking ablaze. She writes this, and I'm going to do this to some music, and you're going to hear this a lot. You're going to hear this one a lot, but there's a point to it. There's a fucking real point to it. So. That's not the one, actually. It's this one. It's this one.
New business? Good decisions start here. Set yourself up for success with QuickBooks. Create invoices that get paid fast. Track expenses and snap receipts on the go. Connect to apps for everything from
It's
banking to
unskippable.
branding. Get peace of mind. Get QuickBooks.
Claire Bear, in the letter of resignation. I don't know where else to post this, because Chudbuds is down for good. My Twitter is locked for 12 hours, because someone posted the N-word from it. At some point recently, probably in the last week or two, they tried to access my PC. Not sure how yet. They also leaked private documents such as tax records, which were on my hard drive. My accounts are compromised. The time of the hijacking of the site and release of the info they timed it with me going live tonight, basically, is what she's saying, to cause maximum damage, chaos and confusion. The Chudbuds detractors. It was Troll Cow, Buck Eris, whoever the fuck Buck Eris is. If you're a Chudbuds user, your email address, your DMs, your passwords have all been leaked. take appropriate steps to secure your email account. Just take appropriate steps, guys. The world has ended. It's over. The fucking last ship off Krypton on the way to Earth, with Superman and Krypto the fucking Superdog in it, that's departed. It departed last week. So take appropriate steps, guys. Say goodbye to your families. Prepare yourself for death. But Chudbuds is effectively closed immediately. The donation account donor box to support the site has also been closed. I'm incredibly sorry that this happened. And I know that's not much solace if you're one of the 3,500 plus people who are affected by this hack and leak. I won't be streaming any longer. I'll be shutting down my online presence entirely. It's obviously time to just delete everything. Total A-log victory. I wish you all the best and sincerely apologise that I let you down. It was fun while it lasted. $3,500 gym walkers just sacrificed on the altar. But I want you all to appreciate the events that are taking place right now. Because we get this maybe once in a blue moon. It takes a few years for something like this to sort of circle round. And I've never, in 11 years I've been doing this shit, I've never seen anything like this, where I can literally do what I'm about to do so brilliantly and so poignantly that everyone goes, holy shit, holy fucking shit. Because right now, Jim Walkers, Claire, Chudbuds, I'm about to deliver the Godwinson Thanos snap. Let's fucking go. They're all handing in their resignation letters, folks. They're all handing in their resignation letters. It's done. This account doesn't exist. Even the anus man has had to write an essay. A man who literally LARPs as a top-hatted anus online has had to write his resignation letter. Even he's had to say it's over. It's done. Please stop this. Please stop this now before you cause even more damage. Even Paulie Frog 64. Claire didn't deserve that. This is his own image, by the way, supplied by himself. And here's Josh, look. He's actually got a fucking resignation letter from the top moderator who was exposed. The mod has actually written a resignation letter. I've never seen anything like this, folks. Really, I have not. But here's Gahul in the Dymo. Gahul in the Dymo. On the Layla exit, dunking on their graves.
That seems about right. Why
And here's the fucking writers' room themselves. We might have to just soften Layla for a moment to hear the writers' room. Because everyone's celebrating this one. Sorry. Gator in the writers' room. Gahul, Daimo in the writers' room are playing right at the same time, simultaneously. This is Kino. But even the writers' room, the fired writers' room, to make way for the writers' realm, are having a whale of a time on this one.
I guarantee Vickers, Rakita, and Vlad will join you. Percent. I have no doubt in my mind they're the ones that have been doing the swottings the whole time. Yeah, sure, Gator. I've got some people. We're getting to Spectre territory here. I've got some people who work in Washington that I know as well. If this goes anywhere, I could pull in Marjorie Taylor Greene. Oh, man. Gator's gonna say Taylor Greene after he knows people. We better watch out, bro.
It's a fucking shiny Pokemon writers' room win, folks. Holy shit. And you have to thank Gator for that one. But we are right on track. We are literally... This is amazing. I'm getting a lot better at this than I used to be. I thought I was getting rusty, but my timings are all correct. So, not only is it a rare writer's room win, but in the Layla montage there, you might have just seen me skip over something. You might be thinking, wait a minute. What's he doing? So we're going to reverse. We're going to rewind. We're going to go back to something that was featured in the Layla montage and just go, because, and this will be timed perfectly if I get this right. Because there's someone trying to wriggle off the hook, folks. There's someone trying to skirm away. Someone trying to find a way out. Trying to find a life raft. Who could it be? Who's trying to defect? Who's trying to cross the Berlin Wall? Who's trying to join the East, folks? Who did we skip? Why are we reversing? Who are we rewinding to? Who could it possibly be? It's Randy Williams, Augusto Pinochet trying to wash his hands of this shit. This is his resignation letter. Run to the hills, Randy, 'cause I'm a-coming. I'm a-following you all the way to the very end. Christorian X, Vickers' top guy. Well, what the fuck were you, Pinochet, if you weren't Vickers' top guy, you faggot? Ran gay ops to try and dox me with Gator, Claire, Ultristric Wright, and probably many more. All people you were calling friends and orchestrating fake sex tape gay ops with in events at Ralphomania to fuck with the guests there, they were all your friends, bro. And I'll remember, because this shit happened not but 2 weeks ago. Oh, they're all trying to sweep up for Flamenco, a pedophile. They don't have the good standing anymore to A-log Ralph. I will no longer do it for their benefit. You weren't doing it for their benefit, you clout-chasing cunt. You were doing it for your own benefit. You faggot. You were doing it for the good side. You were doing it because you wanted a profile. You faggot. Everyone who accused me of running gay ops got caught just doing that. No, everyone who accused you of running gay ops was 100% correct, even if they were also engaged in gay ops. GNN was for fun. GNN was for fun. That's why we were doxing Ralph's baby children. That's why we were trying to triangulate their locations. It was just for fun. That's why we were all fantasizing over raping Ralph's dead mum, getting her up from the ground. It was all just for fun. Not a moral crusade. It wasn't a moral crusade. I didn't tag Ethan Ralph's sex offender in every single tweet I ever made because it wasn't a moral crusade, guys. I'll just pone about whatever is funny going forward. Gunt News Network is shutting its doors. Effective immediately. Good luck, losers. I'm setting this down for just a moment. And now the conclusion. Why is he wearing a tie? What's he going to do? What's happening? Randy Williams, Keno Shea, the Keno Copter. Run to the hills, faggot. Run to the fucking hills. What a fucking faggot. Oh, Keno Shea is gonna try and cross the line? You know what? Had I have been around when Gator and Fagmenko and Andy Warski especially, and Rand, and all of the ex-Gunt God capos that really fucking swept it for Ralph back in the day, the moment they defected and came aboard PPP's side, do you honestly think I'd have welcomed them with open arms? No. Traitors deserve the rope. There is no haven for a true snake. There is no haven, no matter what dirt they give up. Full Fag Forever was kicked to the curb. We burnt this guy alive. Oh, but you can stream on Ralph's platform that I host on YouTube. No. Be gone. This is a no deal. No. You made your bed, lie in it. Keno Shea, you made your bed, lie in it. Because, not only was the Viper Pit too hard for you, the fact that your friends, they cow the boards, but they, Gator, Flamenco, Christorian X, the fact that they tried to dox you, but I had to finish the job, Randy, says it all. Just says it all, bitch. Oh, but, you know, I can't believe he's going to do this next one. I can't believe he's going to show Ethan Ralph convicted sex offender at the moment of Randy Williams' absolute feltoning moment. I'm going to show Ethan Ralph's reaction to the events of last night. Take it away. The Bard himself, folks. I promised that they would review this sex tape when you all knew it was a like. I had it on double speed. Let's go. They were presenting screenshots from it, saying that they'd finally got... It was just the most gay thing I've ever seen. Keno Shea's handiwork. So I feel no... Sorry, Randy! My arrival is imminent. Is a real piece of shit. I've got the song exactly what I want to do for this. This one's for you, bro. And this is your reward for all your hard work, Keno Shea. This is your reward, Keno Shea. Because it couldn't have happened to two Two finer people, could it? This absolute win. My arrival is imminent. I'm coming home, bish! This is your life, because you're a stupid faggot who used your own personal email to sign up to chudbuds.lol. Weren't you, Randy Williams? One profile match for Gun News Network at mail.com. Randy Williams, and there's his LinkedIn log. What a stupid fucking faggot. This is a guy, by the way, who was posting Ralph's and Pantsu's social security numbers on Twitter. This is a guy who was triangulating the location of the guns. So, here's your justice search, Randy. You faggot, you piece of shit, you subhuman scum. Is that all he's got? Is that all he's got? Gator says to Keno Shea in his Discord now. No, I've got your personal data as well.
Oh no!
I've got everything.
Oh no!
No, that's all. That's not everything,
no, that's
surely.
not.
That's not.
No.
Maybe you can't round out the 6th fucking 10th of the minute. I'm doing this in 10-minute chunks if you don't understand. Maybe you can't round this out in the next 24 seconds with another bit.
No.
I've got all your fucking emails as
Oh
well, Randy.
no!
You fucking fool. You fucking idiot piece of shit. It's real. It's real. So you know what, Keno Shea? Rest in peace. I finished what your friends tried to start. So you can look at that there. Look at that there. From one king to another, Ralph. From one king to another. You can thank Christorian X or whatever is going by today.
Get dogs, faggot!
With friends like those, who needs enemies? Just doing my public service and finishing the fucking job. To rest in piss, Keno Shea. And if you ever come back round these waters, you know what's a-coming. We're running 2 minutes early, which is pretty good. You know, we're right on track for where we need to be. Holy shit. So, for this one, who can tell who's in the sights now? Who's he gonna scalp now? Who's next on the agenda? Well, it's the perennial favourite, folks. Maybe you can guess. Maybe you can guess by the opening chords of this one. The crowd is yelling, slit his throat. Get him! We got so much on this faggot. We got everything. Yesterday, little did I know. Tip of the iceberg, Brian. Tip of the fucking iceberg. But before we dive down the rabbit hole, or whatever other Jim Walker saying you've appropriated, you no-talent, Johnny-come-lately faggot, I'm gonna let your worst nemesis, the man you hate most in the world, and it's not Zoom, and it's not me, and it's not Ralph. It's a man pretending to be Mama JF's para online. I'm gonna let Kraut have a little bit of a kill. Have a few breaths out of you before we just finish you off. Gator, half the people you so desperately tried to like you are laughing their asses off at you. And it is sad. It is sad, Gator. You could have done so much better for yourself. I mean, that's genuine optimism from a crowd. That's genuine optimism from crowd. And whatever he got, and here's the perennial favourite, the DM from the Pinecone Girl, Kirsten, the woman who puts pine cones up her ass, and who she let. This girl, by the way, let Andy Warski come on her face, but she wouldn't let Gator have a single crumb. Not a single crumb, because Gator's a sweetheart. I would never, This woman's pure white trash. This woman would literally fuck a stray cat. I would never. He's a sweetheart. Let's get into the meat and potatoes of this one, shall we? So, let's go.
Sorry, Gator! I'm on the way home, bitch! My arrival is fucking imminent! Let's fucking go!
So, let's fucking go, Gator. Because I have everything. I have everything now. I know your whereabouts at all times. I know. And I don't have to swat you. I don't have to get in your head and make you think that I am Zoom now. I don't have to do anything because you did it yourself. You told Claire Bear where you are at all times. I've got your working pattern, Gator. I've got the days of the week and the nights of the week that you're at work. I've got your days off. I've got your breast breaks. I now know when to make a video like this. You've facilitated me with an actual time slot and a schedule. Let's fucking go. Here he is, look, telling Claire Bear. I usually work till 11 p.m. most nights. I hope you're all taking notes, by the way, because this is when you can time your maximum streams on Gator. You can have him literally pissing himself at work. Are you okay, sir? No, I've just pissed myself because they've just streamed about me again. Because it never ends for me. Because I'm Shannon Gaines, the Gator Gamer, and everyone online hates me and uses the hard Y. Can you just put my groceries in a bag and leave me alone, sir? So here he is. I usually work till 11 p.m. most nights. And I'm usually off every other weekend and Wednesdays. Occasionally, Thursday instead. So this guy don't even fucking work a full-time job. This guy's on part-time hours. This guy, by the way, is 35 years old. That's a career, is it, Gator? That's a political campaigning grassroots. Just what FBI agent has those hours? Guy's literally living on like a retired Floridian's fucking hours here. Retired FBI agent living in Florida hours that Gator's on. I usually work till 11 p.m. most nights. And I'm usually off every other weekend and Wednesdays, occasionally Thursdays instead. This week it's Thursday. So, I got your working pattern, Gator. I now know when to get you. I now know when to cause maximum disruption at the grocery store that you work at. I now know that you'll be watching this very stream on your lunch break. And you'll walk back in work behind the fucking counter and you'll have to change your pants because your manager's going to tell you stink of piss. It's yet another fucking Godwinson win. And that's only the first thing I've got here, by the way. That's only the first thing I've fucking got. I'm going to line up a song. I'm going to light a smoke. And we're going to get into the DMs between more of them. How he was going to drink my blood. Everything he was going to do to sweet old me. Because let's not forget, my sister, he came after my sister. Let's remind ourselves who this fucking guy's sister is, shall we? But don't just take my word for it. Take my word for it. We have to go back slightly. It's Lil Bo Peep. It's Lil Bo Peep, Ryan Holloman's sister. This is what Gator used to have nightmares about. And I want Gator, whenever he hears the guitar solo to Freebird, to truly consider blowing his own brains out. I want it to MK Ultra Sleeper Agent the man. Forced his hands into Kekaside. I want to turn this song into something that's truly going to tip the man over the edge. I'm going to turn this song into what Ralph tried to do. It's Lil Bo Peep, my sister. My little sister. You ready for the guitar solo, Shannon? Before I reveal what your sister is drawing on commission. Dare we go next? Dare we go next on the Sisters Art Commissions? This is what Shannon was afraid of the whole time. Look, bass made by, that's the family name on this shit. That's the family insignia. Look, the family name. The coat of arms. The coat of arms. Apparently this one's too sensitive. Let's fucking go, Gator. So that's Lil Bo Peep. My sister. He came after my little sister. That's Gator's origin story there. You don't have to watch a 3-hour prequel film. You don't have to watch Shannon Gaines Begins for this one. I just condensed it all down for you. But that's the reason why he's got skin in the game. He came after my sister. My little sister. Literally draws Shotokan on commission and puts the family fucking crest on it. I can't think of a higher sin. Oh wait, let's talk about Gator, shall we? So, I'm having a real good time with this one, Gator. Gator just wants to talk about anime with friends and cool guests. He wants to just play video games and talk about fun people and laugh at retards on the internet, even in his own goals in life, even in his own fucking thoughts and desires. he wants to just copy Jim. He wants to copy Jim's mannerisms. You know what? How about you really want to settle down? Have a family, buy a house, work a job that's more than fucking 2 nights a week. You dumb 35, by the way. He's 10 years older than me nearly. You dumb retard faggot, you mongoloid. But really, I just want to talk about anime with friends. But all these gay ups, man. All these gay ups. But really, I mean, I just want to do this. I want to go on my boat there and just sail. But no, it's these gay ups, man. All these gay ups, man. I mean, and these spiteful faggots, they keep ruining everything. They just keep ruining everything for me. Pit Viper salesman just says, just do it. Just do it. He's giving him the out. He's saying, just do it, bro. Set the rest aside and just enjoy yourself. Just go. Gator's like, yeah, chat. That's essentially what I'm trying. That's what I'm doing. That's why I'm waiting out Godwinson. It is over, Gator. It is done. The bird in the oven is fully cooked. It is ready to be served, my friend. I'm waiting out Godwinson. I'm not picking retarded fights out with anyone. I'm trying to stay off the gay slap fights. Unless I can dunk on Ralph. Bruh. Ralph bodies you any night of the fucking week. And it's Ethan Ralph. It's current year Ethan Ralph. It's post-Ralphomania Ethan Ralph. He can still slit your throat, Gator. But he thinks because Daddy Jim's giving him a shield, therefore he's got all it takes now. He's got enough gas in him that he can just run at Ralph without any consequences, without anyone calling him out for being a faggot as well. Gator just wants to laugh at retards on the internet and watch anime and retire from it all.
This is Record of Lodos War.
I'm gonna let the audio play. I'm gonna let you visualize this one before I show you.
It's like my first waifu. That's why I like elf chicks so much.
Sus. Can we get a sus in chat, folks? An S. A U. An S. Because this one's true sus. As you'll see in a moment, Gator wants to call me a pedo. He wants to say that I am flamenco. Who's more like flamenco, Brian Holloman? Who's more like a pedophile, Brian Holloman? Let's study the scene before we enter the room, shall we? This is a mural of degenerate artwork. We're supposed to believe that these children are 3,000 years old. Who will step into the scene at this present time? Who's going to set onto the stage and be our main player of tonight? Well, it's not only the biggest faggot of... It's Gator. Fuck it. He doesn't need a lead-in.
That's D-Lit and that's Parn. This is like one of my favorite animes of all time.
Oh, okay.
Jimmy is like my...
Oh, okay.
That's why I like elf chicks so much.
That's why he likes elf chicks so much. But let's break down. Let's break down. So he steps into scene 0.1 second. He's doing the fucking museum tour. He's guiding us through the artwork. He doesn't even have to look at it before he starts talking about it. He doesn't even have to look at it. He's memorized this. This is implanted on the guy's brain.
That's D-Lit and that's Parn. This is like one of my favorite animes of all time.
Oh, okay.
D-Lit is like my first waifu.
Now he points. Now, it ain't just me, folks. You all have eyes as well. But he literally points at the youngest looking one on the mural. That is literally an infant. I mean, if we're guessing ages, I mean, that's an old one. That's an old man. But this is literally the youngest one. And he's pointing at it. There's his hand there. There's his protruding digit. Whose does this arm belong to? Oh, it's Shannon Gaines. It's his waifu. That infant is Gator's waifu.
That's why I like elf chicks so much.
Look at him admiring it. Look at him staring at the eyes of this. That's why he likes elf chicks so much. That's why he likes elf chicks so much. A great many of you, the last time we talked about this incriminating footage of Gator being a pedophile in public, you picked up on the fact that Gator's got witch features. Gator looks like a crone, a hag, a Lilith. His chin is the same size as his nose. You could swap them round, there'd be no difference. And I'm going to give you this, Gator, and this is a spoiler alert. It's the God Squad, fucker. One of the God Squad, that pays off later, by the way. One of the God Squad decided to envision and give the greatest of all of the rare Gators. This might be the rarest Gator. Only I've seen this, I think. But someone has decided to make the Eternal Gator a literal witch. That's the best Eternal Gator my eyes have ever seen. That's like a Caravaggio. It bears the hallmarks of the classic Eternal Gators. It's got the eyes the wrong way round. It's got the piss stain and the camel toe. It's got the shoes on the wrong feet. But what this has extra is Gator wearing a witch's hat and a lady's blouse and a little witch's cape. Okay, so let's go to the next one, shall we? Gator to Christorian X. The whole video, this is his video takedown of me. The whole video will be one homage, spelt wrong, because he's retarded, to Jim. You know what? He can remember the fucking hard Y, but he can't remember the hard H. An homage to Jim, done very much in his style. Why am I not surprised, Gator? Why am I not surprised? Pit Viper Salesman says so. I always saw the council. This is the Council of Evil that Gahul runs, and Shaggy and Surfer and the Daimo as the Three Stooges, and Deadman as the Three Stooges. So the Council of Evil, Gator, isn't known as the Trio of Evil. It's not known as the Triad of Evil. It's known as the Council of Evil. It's known as the Council of Evil. Because there's more than 3 people in it, you fucking dumb retard. But it's the Council, it's the Three Stooges. Gator says... No. Gator says, done. The whole video will be an homage to Jim, done very much in his style. I'm gonna drink his blood. Done to give Godwinson closure on the Jim feud he always wanted but never got. Ooh. He's doing me a favour, folks. Brian Holloman doing me a favour. He's gonna give me closure. He's going to deliver something that I've been waiting on all my time on the internet. Thank you, Brian. How can I repay you for that? How can I repay you, Brian Holloman? I think I've got an idea of how to do it. I think I got a little idea of how to do this. So this is my gift from me to you, Brian. Godwinson talked a lot about how I would claim people were jealous and I was co-host of the kill stream. He brought that up a lot. Insofar as, in an old clip, I talked about PPP's ultimate goal was to become co-host. Godwinson could never be Jim. Out of all of the so-called Jim personators, Godwinson was the so-called? Godwinson was the only one to get visibly angry with Jim for making money. I think he was a fanboy turned A-look because Jim decided to cash in, and he could never be Jim. I could never be Jim. It's tough, bros. I could never be Jim. I could never be dying of 14 terminal illnesses with a Chinese at home. No. Nobody can be Jim, or could be Jim. This is Gator himself saying this. So he's settling for being a Gator clone. So he's settling for being a Gator clone. Ethan Ralph's right-hand man. It pleases me, and I'm sure it pleases PPP as well. I'm sure there's a bit of Anakin left, where he can take great joy at the fact that you refer to bitches in your life as gators. That you refer to people who sweep it up and carry water for their milk, for their masters, for literal milk-fed gibbs, that you also refer to them as gators. That's tough, Gator. That's real tough. That's internalizing our promos. And it burns him up inside, because Godwinson knows it's true. He thinks if he can aggressively virtue signal against me, bring up all of my personal mistakes, missteps, miscalculations, retarded things I've said and done in the past, it can exonerate the fact that he's jannying for Ethan Ralph in the present. Gator, the retarded things you've done, the miscalculations you've done, aren't in the past, they're literally happening now. Check the fucking dates. This is a leak as of like 24 hours ago, Gator. And spoiler alert, this one's just between us, Brian. This was retarded too. This was literally the most retarded thing you could have written. He quotes Godwinson rehashing old content from 3 years ago because he's ashamed of being Ralph's new Gator today. And he was going to write that. He was going to write that in his script. We've truly crippled this man's mind. We've got this man calling bitches in his life, manservants in his life, literal no mark fucking subhumans. We've got him calling them gators. That's tough. Okay, I'm gonna set this down because I don't want the next song to play because I've got a plan for that.
Accident at work.
Thank God there's an advert that's not gonna spoiler alert me. Okay. Wait. Gator clone. Godwinson the Gator clone. Gator goes... By the way, in this screed of Gator like, I'm going to kill Godwinson, I'm gonna slit his throat and drink his blood. In between all of that, like they're talking about their fucking shirt, the shirt deliveries that Jim's sending them. Christorian X goes, ha! Exactly. By the way, Jim's shirts were delivered. Gator goes, nice. I won the jizz towel. By the way, Jim's shirts were delivered. Nice. I won the jizz towel. Laugh my arse off. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. There's so much in these leaks that literal what's that? 5 words. 5 words. I won the jizz towel. And you just want to know, what's the story behind this? What does he mean by this? What's he alluding to? What did he just write that? And did Gator just say, that's amazing? What is the gay op behind the jizz towel, I ask? Who is Cheeseburger, I ask? What's going on, I ask? What's actually happening, I ask? Because all we're seeing is like records of history, but we're not actually there on the front lines. But he won the jizz towel. Jim sent him some shirts. Now this one, I think it's appropriate just to play this for a second. This one, I've done some great writing here. I've given it a bit of foreshadowing. I've planted some seeds to maximize the laughter. The musical interlude is going to give you an idea of what this is about, but this is a maximum cathartic moment. This is what Shakespeare does. This is like true writing. So it's Gator talking about my feud with Kino Shea. Christorian X says, Godwinson is taking aim at Kino Shea, so that should be fun. Gator goes, yes, a Spurg war. This is amazing, by the way. We're gonna just pause, run to the hills. Run for your life, Randy. But this was like them discussing how the feud would play out. Who'd be the victor? What would really happen? Gator says, yes, a Spurg war. My money is on Kino Shea winning, though. This guy, if he tells you anything in life, just do the opposite. He's always wrong, folks. Every prediction he's made, I'm an old fag. I've been on the internet for 30 years. Gator, you literally just said my money is on Kino Shea winning, though. He elaborates upon his answer. If Kino Shea A-logs Godwinson like he does flamenco, he's done. He's done. Christorian says, he'll get blown the fuck out tremendously. And this is Christorian X selling us on Kino Shea, selling us on the Kino Shea menace, because he's a top man. He's like the next Spectre. He's got connections to the Pentagon. He's a highly skilled troll. So here we go. Sorry. I was just blown away by the autism as my money is on Kino Shea. That genuinely, I had like a Godwinson.exe is glitching out moment. I sort of went like that. I think I had a seizure or some shit. Because that sentence, my money is on Kino Shea winning, though. But yeah, Pit Viper Salesman says, If Kinoshé has his docks locked down, he stands a good chance of winning. If he's fucked up at all and someone gets his docks, that's if I fucked up at all and someone gets my docks. Godwinson will get blown the fuck out tremendously by Kinoshé, based on Kinoshé's massive time online. This is his skill set, and hours he devotes to this daily. He does not leave his house. Even the guy giving you the hard sell, Kinoshé, is literally felting you. Is just like calling you a... He doesn't even leave his house. He's gonna wind up being a huge terminal spurg. These guys, by the way, Gator and fucking Historian X, were his friends. That's fucked, isn't it? They were like Kinoshé's friends. He's a huge terminal spurg. But yeah, if Godwinson keeps it locked down, he'll survive. And this is Gator fucking putting all his chips on Kinoshé. Gator goes, hopefully Kinoshé takes out Godwinson on the way. Hopefully he takes Godwinson on his way out. He doesn't just fucking write his resignation letter, try to defect to the other side and pretend he's never A-logged Ralph. Say it was just for fun and it wasn't a moral crusade. Hopefully he takes Godwinson on the way out. So they were discussing who they could put their chips on, who they could send in to swing at the king, who they could send in to get the new king in town. There were a few other names banded around, weren't there, Brian? There were a few other names banded around Shannon Gaines. One of the names was Jesse from Pod Awful. Jesse seems to be really turning up the effort and heat in his campaign for relevance. Which means he's going to start more shit. I suspect it will push someone to deal with him. I could see Jesse taking aim at Salvo and Godwinson hard. And getting BTFO. And this is Gator saying, Jesse wouldn't go after Godwinson because none of his usual tricks work. He'd need Godwinson's actual docs and address. That's a class act, Gator. That's a real class act. That gives me permission. That's like when you fuck up in court, when your attorney, when Risotto says, look, you can't say this because the judge has ruled that this isn't going to be presented to the jury. But if you in your testimony say something, then all of these things will have to be revealed to the jury. So this line here, Gator, he'd need Godwinson's actual docs and address. Now I can present my evidence to the jury. Do you get it? Do you get it, you faggot? But that's your written consent there. Thanks, bro. That's your written consent there. Because you better believe I've got everything. Everything. I know exactly who you are. I know exactly who you are. I know your real voice. I know what you sound like. Because you don't sound like, whoa, chat. Whoa. I'm posting on chudbuds.lol like my daddy Jim. Whoa, chat. Oh, boy. I want to say it was Halo. She was Puerto Rican. Whoa. No, because you really sound like this, don't you, faggot? Listen to his Kermit the Frog voice.
I worked on the Myths and Mysteries movie, based around Slender Man, for the contest. And, one thing people...
By the way, can we just note what Gator's doing what the good deed that Gator's doing for us here in this clip? Not only is he doxing himself once, he's doxing himself twice, and this is beautiful. Not only is he giving us his real voice, his real face, I'm going to class that as instance 1 of doxing. He's also giving us the East Carolina University that he attended and the campus that he also attended there as well. It's on the shirt, folks. It's on the shirt. I didn't need Zoom for that one. I didn't need Plate Gang in America First and the Council of Evil for that one, Gator. It's literally on the fucking shirt, bro.
I wonder, is, Slender Man's kind of an overdone thing on the internet. Why do a movie about Slender Man? And the reason that I chose this particular topic is because I wanted to kind of delve into the idea that, perhaps the belief of something, supernatural can make it real. And
this guy, by the way, East Carolina University alumni. You might be thinking that guy looks pretty old to be at college. You might be thinking that guy, that definitely don't look like a freshman or anywhere near a freshman. That's definitely not a guy in his early 20s. And you'd be right. That's a guy who's 35 years old, who's still at fucking university. Because he's a failure. A fucking failure. And the course he's on, he's not out there researching things, writing things up, producing essays and dissertations, no. He's making videos about Slender Man. What kind of degree is that, Gator? What kind of degree is that, bro? You've got the Slender Man degree. You've got a literal meme degree. What the fuck, Gator? But that's enough on him for a moment, because I have this one. Gator says in his DMs from 2023, which is the current year, and we're only 2 months in to the current year. Gator says, Man, I hate it for the Gator and the other. When I was screenshotting this one, I kept fucking up the screenshot. So I've got this thing called ShareX. I screenshot and it allows me to crop it in real time, and then it'll save the cropped. I don't have to it's a thing. It's wizardry. It's magic to me. But when I was doing it, I kept fucking it up because the thing on the trackpad here. Oh, can I show you this? I kept sliding because I kept falling off my chair laughing. But this is Gator. This is Gator giving some thought to the alternate timeline Gator, the parallel universe Gator that still is sweeping it for Ralph. I present this to you for your consideration, Spurgs. Man, I hate it for the Gator in the other world line that didn't get away from Ralph and now has to move to Mexico. Me too. And you know what? Me too. And you know what? Zod 19 too. You know what? Zoom. You know what? Zoom too. You know what? Cancer too. You know what? Black-faced Kermit too. You know what? Young Donald too. H too. King of Sting too. Me too. Gator goes, sucks to be him. I'm living my best life. Sucks to be the alternate timeline Gator that never escaped from Ralph and had to move to Mexico. Sucks to be him. Also, Godwinson and his team still don't understand what I'm doing. Godwinson, team, we haven't figured this one out. We haven't figured out this 64D chess at play, I'm afraid. We haven't figured out what Gator is doing. We don't know the true machinations and the true calculations that are going on in the background, folks. We haven't figured this out. Spiral Nemesis, Turk February, Fidel Cashfro, Heart Tank 64, Peanut Head, and the rest of the fucking team. We haven't figured out. We don't understand what he's doing. Everybody that all this is his raison d'etre, by the way, because, and I'll prove him wrong in just a moment. He goes, everybody that already hates me, but they don't hate him. You know what, Gator? I'm gonna let you know on something. About 10 or so people actually knew who you were. About 10. About 10. Even the loyal Killstream audience that watched you and Ralph for 10 years when you were the co-host, even they just literally thought you were a soundboard. They thought you were something that Ralph pressed that played through OBS. They didn't actually give a fuck to even remember who you were or remember your name. This is why the words Shannon Gaines, the Gator Gamer, and Brian Holloman are literal bywords for subhuman pieces of scum. This is why everyone in this sector, and sectors adjacent to it, uses the word bro. You're acting like Gator. You're being that man's Gator. You're sweeping it up like Gator. Put your broom away, Gator. That's why you are literally a punchline all over the fucking internet. Because the people that actually knew who you were smeared and sullied and pissed all over your name so much that you internalized that as well. That you also refer to manservants and bitch-made faggots as gators in your own life as well. So let me tell you something. It's a secret. It's a little secret, Gator, between you and me. Everybody that already hates you. I got thousands more just queuing up, waiting to roll up, see the magnificent Gator, see the magnificent Shannon Gaines. Roll up, folks. It's free admission, you don't even need to pay.
This is like one of my favorite animes of all time.
Observe the paedophile in public. Observe his witch features. Observe him staring at a literal child on a wall, saying that he has masturbation fantasies over it. Roll up. We're here for weeks. We ain't leaving your town until every single eyeball has seen it, folks. Everyone who knows me already hates me anyway. There's a lot more coming, Brian. A hell of a lot more coming. Is that the real Zoom in chat, by the way? Can someone confirm? Because there is a segment on Gator's deranged thinkings about Zoom. Where were we next? That's the segment where they're doxing me. I'm going to get into that in just a second. Okay. So, I'm going to play this one for this. Yeah.
Gentlemen, let's broaden our minds. Lawrence?
I'm gonna just give you this one. This is a little extra Easter egg. This is the hidden Easter egg DVD extra in this stream. The person's foot with the Star of David on it that she's drawn in biro, that's Snacks. That's PPP's girlfriend, the catfish. But what's she doing? What's the context of this photograph? Oh, she's messaging a 16-year-old Torba who says, "What the fuck are you doing?" 16 years old, Torba. And this is at a time she was going by the name of Bread. Bread. Snacks. I am fucking attracted to you, retard. In all caps. Like a psychopath. And she says, Torba says, the underage child, he says, "Can you stop fucking being so autistic?" I don't think she can, Torba. I don't think she can. That was a little Easter egg.
Premium, there are no ads.
What did I want? I wanted this one.
Bury all your secrets in my skin. Come away with innocence and leave me with my sins.
This is where you cross the line, Gator.
Around me still
This is where you gave me license to do everything I'm fucking doing. Because if you don't know, you should know. Gator's saying that Godwinson is the next flamenco. The writers' room are hiding behind Godwinson as a troll shield, using him to peddle their shitty material after being kicked out of the Kino Casino. They all pack together, says Christorian X, but there's so much material to dump on them, and I'm gonna give it all to Andy and PPP. So, that's confirmation. PPP. How far you've fallen, bro. That's confirmation that you stooped so fucking low that you got Gator to write the show. You literally got Gator to write the show. You read the script aloud. And you know how we know? You know how we know? I'll let this play. Because we were wondering who was the author of that script. Who was the author of the script that PPP was reading? Let's find it. Now we know who the author of the script was. It wasn't Keno Shea, it wasn't Andy, it wasn't even Christorian X, it was Gator. Gator was writing the script, and I've got it all on camera. I've got PPP's eyes reading the script. So this is the burial of me. And actually, it turns out that this one was written by Gator. This whole thing. People have been saying, Gator, post the video that you planned out. The reality is he did it. He funneled it through PPP. It's over. It is done. But so let's find when he starts going live. Right, so watch PPP's eyes. I mean, holy fuck. Yeah. If you want to know what happens to a man who reads aloud a Gator script, you're about to see it right now. You want to see what happens to a man, to their physical appearance, to their sexuality, the moment they fucking have to read aloud a Gator script? You're about to see it right now.
Oh, it's a sweet, too sweet victory. It's the thrill of
Look at him reading it.
the last one to fall will never sacrifice their will. Oh, the world closing in. It looked close there for a while, folks. It looked like Godwinson might have us.
What happened to PPP? He's reading a Gator script. It's so over. He's reading a Gator script and he can't even deviate from the page. He can't even deviate from the page. Because those are magic words.
Their homosexuality of a jilted lover. He flagged down the casino. He did everything he could. He leaked the DMs. He had the writer's room come in to sweep it all up for him. But it was our victory still. And it's all because he's a retard. Yeah. And who's last to fall? I haven't heard no bell, Adam. I haven't heard no bell.
So that's the genuine PPP. That mustn't have been in the script. Because he's looking directly into the camera. And he's saying, I haven't heard no bell. But Ashton, real moment, man to man. You ain't heard no bell, but you're literally caught on camera reading a Gator script. You literally sat there. We can see your eye line. You ain't heard no bell? You're reading a Gator script. Like, buddy, one day in many, many years, we might be able to sit at the table and break bread. But I can never forget and forgive shit like this. This is a high fucking sin. This is a literal shit all over the Kino dogma that I imparted onto you. You literally used a Gator script to come at me. And you read it verbatim. And the entertaining parts are when you literally, you realise what you're doing and then try and salvage a win and turn to camera and go,
I haven't heard no bell, boy.
I haven't heard no bell, so let me turn straight back to my Gator script.
Oh, he thought the Kino Casino was done, baby. He thought our engagement just came from the platform. But 27,000 views in 1 week after being banned, 28,000 actually, shows otherwise.
So there he is correcting Gator's script. Did you get that? Let's rewind and get that again. Gator wrote the wrong figure down and PPP had to correct him. Watch the eye line.
Came from the platform. But 27,000 views in 1 week after being banned, 28,000 actually.
You got corrected, Gator. But he still read your script aloud anyway. That's fucked. That's truly fucked, folks. Real moment. Gator says, there's so much material. I'm gonna give it all to Andy and PPP. Everyone but Squire is doxed, right? Nice. Gator says, well, I'm 99% sure Godwinson's docs are fake. What? 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 The Adam Edge name? Seemed fake as fuck. I'm right on track. I just want to play the rest of this song, I think. Because the next one we're about to do is the whole fucking... It's the Gators masturbation triathlon. He's doing the whole marathon with this one. And we've got a whole song lined up for that. I hope you're all having a good time, by the way. Great timing. Okay. Let's not forget, by the way, who Gator really is. Let's not forget the man and his crimes and what he did when he was sweeping it for Ethan Ralph. But don't just take my word for it. Take the man he hired to do it for him. Take the words of the man who Gator hired to dox people for him. Who could it be? Oh, it's Zoom. Zoom lays out the truth. He says Gator created a server for people to dox Ralph and then left it and tried to lie and say he never knew. That's from the man you hired, Gator, to do your dirty work. It's an advert for eBay. I've not been on eBay in like 10 years. Maybe that's why it's advertising. And it's unskippable, I'm afraid.
And that's thing will no longer wear. That's the eBay way.
That's the eBay way.
Start selling now.
That's their new slogan. That's the eBay way. Right. So, let's do this one. Respond, says Christorian X. Godwinson is just going to be angrily shouting into the void. Jim did one thing all these guys hate. Gator says, this is the vision. I might post a 30-second, it's a Godwinson live news alert. Then it cuts to Terence and Philip from South Park, shitting, and one of them has Godwinson's head. You gonna animate my decapitated head, Gator? You are nuts, bro. You are truly fucking off your meds. But that would be the extent of it. Godwinson is also really mad that he never got to confront Jim. Exactly. His once chance to do it, he chickened out and threw Leo Pirate to the wolves. Leo Pirate threw himself to the wolves. Leo Pirate had the words 9/11 of the internet on his tongue for years. He had that chambered in the gun for years and years and years. He was waiting for that stream with Jim to deliver that eternal line. And thank God. God bless you, Leo Pirate, wherever the fuck you are. Because you made history that day. Jim came in and cleaned up Godwinson's mess on Keno Casino and saved PPP. Saved PPP. Yup. Which is, I'm sure, what sent Godwinson over the fucking edge. Bro. I've always been over the fucking edge. Check the last name of the fake docs, you stupid fucking faggot. He never got to this is Gator genuinely saying, this is cringe as fuck. Godwinson never got to defeat his final boss. You know what? Would be funny though. To lean into the Jim, this is Gator, to lean into the Jim personation and make it into an internet insanity Godwinson. You know what would be funny though? Is me literally pretending to be Jim? Because I'm Gator and I have no original talent? You know what'd be funny though, is me literally doing the same old shit I always do. What a great creative idea that is, Gator. And bring up the fact that Godwinson's his entire career was just chasing the spectre of Jim. Godwinson wanted to be the king of A-logs, the Primarch of Cow. He's the king of the sector. He's the Primarch of Cow. He's the monarch of the farms. He's the president of the Council of Evil. He's the Lord of Plate Gang. It was all his dream, his machination. The Primarch of Cow. And in the end, Godwinson was relegated to an also-ran that carries water for Ethan Ralph and lost to Flamenco. Also ran. Carrying water for Ethan Ralph. That describes only one person in this world. Gator with the hard Y. Freebird's running out, so I'll just play a different rendition because I needed this to play. We shouldn't have done the different asides. So, why has everything got an advert on it now? It gave me like 5 videos in a row without adverts, and now everything's got an advert on it. Okay, So. Sorry, Gator! He was relegated to an also-ran that carries water for Ethan Ralph. Christorian X weighs in. He goes, the argument could be made that he just doesn't have it. He just doesn't have it. He just doesn't have the X factor. You just don't have it. That special X factor that propels you to the next level. Gator goes, I've kind of made a rough outline in my head. He's LARPing as Brian now. Brian's LARPing as Brian Dunn now. He's fantasizing about outlines. I kind of made a rough outline in my head. Nice. Opens with, it's a Godwinson live news alert. Cuts to the scene of Family Guy. Cuts to the scene of Family Guy. It's done. The script is finished. Cuts to the scene of Family Guy, with everyone vomiting. It's Godwinson, PPP, King of Pol, Persp, and Squire. And Lois is flamenco. And Lois is flamenco. Gator's a fucking genius, what can I say? Then, cue Internet Insanity intro. Nice, I like it. Oh, you didn't know you were about to be graced by royalty, chat? He even includes the chat in the script. Brace yourself for this one. Whoa, buddy. Whoa, just strap yourself in, guys. You're about to be blessed. The Baron of Edge, Adam Godwinson, or as... What? At least that's how his Tumblr fanfiction went. What a fine quill you have, Gator. What a pen. What a bard. He put it into a paste bin to fake dox himself. His obsession with Jahan's trying to be Primarch of Cow. It's the rhyme. It's the rhyme so nice he used it twice, folks. The Primarch of Cow. Little old me. His failure to topple Sargon. His jealousy of Jim succeeding where he failed. Christorian X, you could bring up all the Council of Evil Orbiters. Gator goes, oh my god. For the Council of Evil segment, I could take the Stonecutters Guildhall scene from The Simpsons and make new lyrics. And you know what? He's written the lyrics. Who shits up every Kiwi thread. Who drains until their liver's dead. We do. We do. We do. We do. It's gold. And Pit Viper Salesman, he's having the time of his life here in this. He's like, yes! Yes! This is it. This is how it's done, Gator. You truly have a golden pencil, my friend. You are truly the king of this sector. Yes! For you, Gator. There you go. There you go. There you go, sir. For you. I scrape and bow to your talents.
Monday.com.
Yes! Christorian X having the time of his fucking life. Listening to Gator's fan fictions. But let's also remind ourselves of who Gator is, shall we? Because
Doxing is a tool. Like any other tool, it can be used for good, and it can be used for awesome.
Let's play that one again. Let's remind ourselves of who Gator is and his thoughts on doxing.
Doxing is a tool. Like any other tool, it can be used for good and it can be used for awesome. Doxing is a tool. Like any other tool, it can be used for good and it can be used for awesome. Doxing is a tool. Like any other tool, it can be used for good and it can be used for awesome.
There we go. There we go. What else did I have on this? Yeah. Okay, this one pays off now. If you're wondering what I was going when I was saying God Squad, what the fuck's he talking about? This is too esoteric even for me, and I'm Spurg. Gator's trying to figure a name out for you, people who watch me. He's trying to figure out a name. He's trying to figure it out. He's in the writer's room just fucking pulling all-nighters. He's got black coffee all around him. He's smoked about 50 cigarettes. He's using every ounce of Faith Vickers' energy to figure out what can we call Godwinson's fanboys. He's like saying, I just need some sort of catchy name for Godwinson stands, though. I just need some sort of catchy name, though. Christopher and X, well, we'll go into, like, Cockney Cucks, but better. The Cockney Cucks. Not even a Cockney, you fucking retard. Look. So Gator's most creative thought, the one that he shared with Christopher and X, was, look, I just need something like the Cockney Cucks, but better. Pit Viper Salesman says, Godwin's sons? Gator goes, wow, that was right there, and I didn't even see it. Fucking A. Godwin's sons. Wow, that was right there, and I didn't even see it. That's everything on Gator tonight, I think. Yeah, that's everything. That's everything on Mr. Gator tonight. And it looks like I'm towards the end of my everything I envisioned, because what I wanted to do with the... Oh, no, actually, it's not the end on Gator. You better not say I don't promise you a show, folks. These were my little fucking script notes, right? So I thought I'll start with the green Elmo gif to complement the red Elmo gif of part one. We've not done this yet, but I think it's weak sauce because I don't have everything related to the husband's penis, the broken penis. So I'm going to park this one. This will be a future show. But I'm going to dance to Lily Allen's Not Fair, pretend that Claire has written the song and is singing the song as she's talking about, you know, being failed in the bedroom, and reading aloud the broke husband's penis, whatever the fucks. Then I was going to Thanos snap and introduce Layla on all of the resignation letters. We did that one. I was going to do a wait a minute from the Layla tribute, rewind on the Kinoche resignation. Then I was going to go Kinoche traitor run to the hills. Then I was going to go to this Gahul stream, which we've not done. And I don't want to spoil this, but this is a happy birthday to Surfer. So just keep that between us, guys. Let's just keep that one between us, guys. But that's my script for fucking tonight. So what timestamp did I write down for that? 12750 on the Gahul stream. Okay. So Gahul and Daimo, we're rewinding to the Layla montage, but Gahul and Daimo put on a fairly good show, exposing these leaks because everyone's fucking pissing on Gator's grave. And this is the part where they talk about what we've just spoken about, Gator's fan fiction, what he's going to put in this video, that PPP read aloud. Holy fuck. So let's get that. I forgot it because it must have But here we go. Okay, so the timestamp I have is 12750.
And then it went on. And then they had a rift and they grew apart. And that's what all this is about. Everybody wants to be Big Baby. But guess what, motherfuckers? I'm Big Baby.
So that's Daimo. This is Gahul. Gahul's also just had his birthday as well. But let's go.
Oh my god, no way. Oh my god, this is funny as shit. Oh my god. Here's what Gator was gonna do. This is the Gator was gonna make a video on Godwinson. Here's the video, ready?
He's gonna take him down.
He never actually defeat his final boss. You know what would be funny though? To learn into the gym personation, make an internet and Sandy Godwinson. Should I do? I'm gonna do Gator here, okay? What's a funny Gator voice? I don't know.
Hi, it's me, Gator.
Hi, it's me, Gator. To lean into the gym personation and make an internet and Sandy Godwinson, and bring up the fact that his entire career, Godwinson was chasing the specter of Jim. He wanted to be the king of the A-Logs, the Primarch of Cow, and the...
I'm sorry, I can't hear that phrase without just exploding with laughter. The Primarch of Cow. I can't do it. I can't do it.
The specter of Jim. He wanted to be the king of the A-Logs, the Primarch of Cow, and the end he was relegated to an also-ran that carries water from Ethan Ralph and Lost Flamenco. Pit Viper salesman. He's kipped to Jim Zap Brannigan. That argument could be made that he just doesn't have it. That special X factor that propels you to that next level. I kind of made a rough outline in my head. Nice. Opens with, it's a Godwinson live news alert. Cuts the scene of everyone vomiting.
I do like Gahul's version of the Godwinson live news that we've actually used it a few times. You know, because the true version is, it's a Godwinson live news alert. But the Gahul version is, it's a Godwinson live news alert. Which I think is actually better, you know. So, live news alert.
It's Godwinson, PP, KLP, Perspic, and Squire, and Lois, and Flamenco. Thank you, Internet and Sandy intro. Nice, I like it. Oh, you didn't know you were about to be graced by royalty, Shaq. Brace yourself for this one.
Wait. Cool, stop. Stop the stream.
Would stop
That's
it?
That's a genius idea. We have to do that. That script is the greatest thing I've ever read. We have to. That's brilliant.
It's brilliant, isn't it, Tymo?
We need to work on this, right now.
I'll hire the catering van. Let's get to work. Let's get this production up and
You
running.
didn't know you were about to be graced by royalty, chat. Brace yourself for this one. You're about to be blessed by the Baron of Edge, Adam Godwinson. Or at least that's how its Tumblr fanfiction went. Ha! Internet and Sandy, the Baron of Edge. You should do it. Go over his cringe self-authored fake stocks that he put into a pastement to fake stocks himself. His obsession with Jahan's trying to be the Primarch of Cow. Co-hosts and feuds. His failure to topple Sargon. His jealousy at Jim's scene where he failed. Then Pit Viper Salesman unprompted brings up, you could bring up all his council orbiters. Oh my god, for the Council of Evil segment, I could take the Stonecutters guild scene from The Simpsons and make new lyrics. Who shoots up every Kiwi thread, who drinks until their liver's dead. We do. Yes!
Queen Flame!
The whole video
We do.
Jim done very much in his style.
We do.
So I always saw the council as the Three Stooges. He just can't stop talking about us. Done to give Godwinson closure on the Jim feud he always wanted but never got. I always heard the opening song when I opened the thread.
Wow, this man's psychotic. He's hearing songs when he opens threads. What song do you hear when you open threads?
I don't hear any songs.
We know the one song that Gates is hearing every time he opens his thread now, don't we? We know the one song that Gator's going to be hearing in the dark every time he's logging onto the Kiwi forums to see what they're saying about little old him. We know the song. Does anyone want to give us a hint of what it could be? What's Gator hearing in his head now? Every time someone's talking smack. What's little Gator hearing? What What song is in his head every time he's every time he's looking at what they're all saying about him online? What's Godwinson done now? It's awful. My little sister. We should get this show on the road, shouldn't we? We should make it for Gator. Let's envision his script and make it, and we can all be parts in the play that he's written for us. So yeah, that is the last bit on Gator. No fake outs on that one. So if you don't know, you should know. It's Surfer's birthday on Saturday. He's 30 years old, and he's still going strong. And what I wanted to do was just give a happy birthday, brother, from across the lines. Just a happy birthday, Surfer. I won't be there to join you on the night. I'm busy. But, you know, take this as a greetings card. Yeah, he's 30. We're all aging out. We're all aging out.
Holy fucking jumping. I've done it.
That's actually not what I wanted to impart, to be honest. I think it's played out. Is it? No, this. Because it's time to give birthday salutations to Surfer on his 30th birthday. The true bringer of light. The true bringer of light in this dark, dark world of which we live in. This man don't tell no lies. This man is purely the power of the truth itself. But don't just take my word for it, folks. Because Surfer has been proven correct in everything he's ever said and everything he's ever done. And on your 30th birthday, Surfer, it's time for some fucking recognition. PPP got exposed as a member of the dark side and a Sith apprentice. And here's Surfer,
Damn it, chat.
ruler of the Jedi,
Damn it.
our Yoda, the bringer of the light.
I'm trying to plug in the PlayStation where I think it plugs in, but the cord's having trouble.
That was an angelic moment. Angelic moment from Surfer. So yeah, happy birthday. And I'm just going to play us out. I'm going to play us out with a guy who's managed to slip away somewhat unscathed from the Chudbuds leaks. But my hatred still burns strong, folks. So, this one, it's for Lil Andy Jr.
I think when people are actually seeking out a place to exercise what they believe or feel about a certain subject or political affiliation, even fucking religion, they can easily find an alternative somewhere, and it'll grow from there naturally. It of course will take time. Yeah, but there are still people able to go there, organize, and do whatever live within what they believe is their right world.
Juice.